Okay, good morning everybody. Hope we got on okay with our multiplications yesterday. Looking at work, it's really nice to see that we're using what we know about counting in multiples of 2, 5s and 10s, and that we're only using the arrays for when we're unsure of how to count in that multiple. But don't worry if on some of them you're still using the arrays for your 2, 5s and 10s. I know the missing number problems were a little bit tricky, and that's okay if you found them tricky because we always need that challenge in our learning, and we will have some more today with dividing, so we'll talk through those. Let's get started then. So today we're learning to divide, okay, and use our methods effectively. So we're working efficiently and quickly using methods that we understand. 35, and then I'm going to circle around our symbol so I know what we're doing. We're dividing by 5. 35 shared into, that's that word that really helped me understand, 35 shared into 5 equal groups equals. We talked about how you could draw the 5 groups and put the 35 into them, but that would take us quite a long time. So another way was counting in 5s until you got to 35. So let's see how many times we would count in 5s and stop when we reach 35. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I counted in 5 7 times. So if I was to draw 7 groups and put 5 in, I would have 35. 35 shared into groups of 5 is 7. Let's move on to our next one. Remember to click the board, Mrs. Eastwood, over there, I moved it a bit high. 60 divided by or shared into 10 equals. So what number do we know we can count in? We can count in our 10s, and we're going to stop at 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You'll see that this time, instead of just writing 10 every time, I still counted in multiples of 10, but I wrote what the number was, so I just remembered when to stop. And I counted in 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now on the next ones I do at home, I would like you to get your paper and a pencil or a pen, and I'd like you to have a go at working it out before I do. So I'm going to turn the page over, and when you see it, I'd like you to have a go at working this one out. So pause me now. Right, let's see, how did we get on? 18 divided or shared into 2s equals how many? How many times would I count in 2s until I got to 18? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Now, when we divide by 2, you might also think, oh, divide by 2, multiply by 2. I know I can use my doubling. I know what I can do. And dividing by 2 is halving. So it's the opposite of doubling. So if you know which number you double to get to 18, 9, you will know the answer. So if you're dividing by 2, and if you're really good with your doubles and you know which number you've doubled to get to that number, you will know that it's half of 18 is 9. Okay, but counting our multiples is a really good way as well. Get ready for the next one. Have a go at this one at home. Which methods would you use? Pause me. Okay, I can count in 5s. I'm dividing. There's my divide symbol. I'm sharing into groups of 5s. I'm going to stop at 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 5. 20 divided into 5 equals 4. I think we're on a roll. Let's have a look. 40 divided by 10. But you know what? I'm quite good at counting in 10s. Have a go at home. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40. Without any working out today, 10, 20, 30, 40, I can see my answer is 4. Let's move on. 16 divided, shared by 4 equals. Ooh, now, I've got a little problem. What's my little problem? I'm not as confident counting in 4s, so what could we do? 16, so let's think about what it's telling us. 16 shared into 4. Shared into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 4 groups. Share that 16. Have a go at home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always one group at a time, remember, so we don't confuse ourselves. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, shared into 4 equal groups is 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group. So here I used my pictures because I wasn't as confident counting in multiples of 4. That was a method that worked best for me. Using practical objects might help you. 18 divided by 6. So another word for divide is shared by 6. So again, I'm not too confident counting in 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. What are you going to do next? Have a go at home. See if you get the same answer. Pause me. Let's have a look. I'm going to share 18 into these 6 groups because it was saying divide into 6. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 equal groups of 3. I think we're onto a roll here. There we go. Have a look at this one. Try it out at home. Which way are you going to work? Let's have a look. Divide by, shared. Into 3 groups. 12 shared into 3 groups. Remember that symbol, shared into. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4 in each group. I hope this is helping you. I hope this is reminding you of how we can work out. And this language of divide, remembering that shared by, shared into, should really help us out. This is what tries to catch us out. So just stop for a moment, have a think, and take it one step at a time. Something, I'm going to circle this, divided, shared into 5 groups equals 10. So I know in 5 groups, I'm going to draw this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 groups, I've got 10 in each group. I know how to count in 10, so instead of drawing 10 pictures in each one, I'm just going to write the number 10. So here's my 5 groups with 10 in each group. I'm going to count up how many I have altogether. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Take your time, read it carefully. Something else you can do, when we have the missing number, remember we could do the inverse, the opposite. So the opposite of dividing is multiplying, and I can multiply these 2 numbers together. 5, lots of, multiplied by 10 equals, so I could count in 10s 5 times, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So when you have the 2 numbers either side of the equals, it's very easy to look and go, ooh, I can swap that for the inverse and I can multiply and make a new number sentence to help find that missing number. The more of these we do, the more we understand, and then slowly we will find it a little easier. Okay, let's have a look at another one. So, missing number divided by 2 equals 8. So I've just talked about doing the inverse. So something shared into 2 groups, an 8 in each group. I know I could multiply. 2 multiplied by 8 equals. Now what do I say we're doing if we're multiplying a number by 2? We are doubling it. And if you know what double 8 is, you will know your answer is 16. If you couldn't remember your doubles, okay, you may have just drawn 2 groups and you could have put 8 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, but it says 2 groups of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in that group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in that group. 2 lots of 8. Okay, you could have drawn it as an array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 16. Let's have a look. Something divided by 10 equals 4. So how can we work out this? We know there's a missing number. We know we should be sharing it into 10 groups with 4 in each group. But because these are next to each other, I can do the inverse. So I'm going to multiply. 10 lots of 4. Ooh, I can't count in 4s, but I can count in 10s. So I'm going to say 4 lots of 10 equals, and I'm going to write 10. 10, there's 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 shared into 10 groups equals 4 in each group. So another one. I want you to do a few of these today just so we're a little bit more confident, okay? 14 divided, shared into how many groups equals 7 in a group? 7 in a group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not giving me 14. I'm going to put another 7 in a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got my starting number 14. I have 2 groups. 14 shared into 2 equals 7. Let's have another look. Last one, okay? 15 shared into something, how many groups equals 3 in a group? What we're going to do? Have a go at home, see if you do the same as me. 3 in a group, Mrs. Eastwood. 1, 2, 3, and I've got to get to 15. 4, 5, 6, 3 in a group, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3 in a group, 15 altogether. How many groups do we have? 3, 4, 5 groups. 15 shared divided by 5 equals 3. Okay, I hope that has helped us out a little bit. I feel like we're getting quite confident at answering the divisions as normal number sentences, which is great, but our next step in our learning is working out these missing number problems, which are tricky. So please don't worry if you find them tricky. That's completely fine, okay, because it means we're learning something new. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.